So before I review on Halloween Ends, this review is brought to you by my announcement of joining Instagram. I joined Instagram a few days ago, and it was a really calming social media app. So feel free to follow me if you like. But now, let's get into the review.
Hello guys, this is Chuck Familiar here, and today I'm here to review on Halloween Ends, which came out yesterday. So the film tells a story where 4 years after her last encounter with masked killer Michael Myers, Laurie Strode is living with her granddaughter and trying to finish her memoir. Myers hasn't been seen since, and Laurie finally decides to liberate herself from rage and fear and embrace life. However, when the young man stands accused of murdering a boy that he was babysitting, it ignites a cascade of violence and terror that forces Laurie to confront the evil she can't control. So that's the premise of this movie. Before I give you my thoughts on Halloween Ends, I'm gonna give you my thoughts on the original 1978 Halloween movie first. I first watched this Halloween movie before I watched the 2018 Halloween and Halloween Kills, and it was actually a classic. It still remains as a horror slasher classic. Halloween 2018, a direct sequel to the original 1978 movie, while not a masterpiece, it's still an awesome movie. I watched it online and it was scary and awesome. Halloween Kills sucks. While the acting is still good, especially from Jimmy Lee Curtis, Michael Myers is still a great villain, and there are few good scares and kills, and even the editing captures those as well. I felt this movie could have done better. And now for Halloween Ends. I saw this online right after I watched the 1978 Halloween movie, the 2018 Halloween movie, and Halloween Kills online. And what could I say? That was a shit conclusion to Blumhouse's Halloween trilogy. But first, let's start with the pros. I guess the acting is okay, kinda. I also guess the soundtrack is pretty cool, and the final battle and ending were clever as well. We finally get to see Laurie Strode and Mike Myers fight for the last time. That's all the pros I have. Anyways, let's get into lots of problems. The writing is very predictable and poorly executed. Every single character were assholes to each other, and it's definitely not scary. The sad thing is, Michael Myers, which that mainly Halloween villain was mainly awesome in the 1978 and 2018 versions, has a little to no screen time in the film, unlike in the other Halloween movies. And worst of all, this movie mostly focused on the motherfucking twist villain, Corey Cunningham, who later revealed to be a twist villain with no interesting motivations, and he was eventually poorly written as the twisted killer in most of the movie, and he has no idea whatever his plan was after he teamed up with Michael Myers. This is the worst twist villain I have ever saw in a feature film, in my honest opinion. He's so predictable, uninteresting, and even more pathetic. So bottom line, this movie is nothing for me. It was terrible, and it doesn't really feel like a Halloween movie most of the time. So on my rating scale from A plus to F, I'm going to give this a D for terrible. So thank you for watching my review on Halloween Ends. Let me know what you think of this movie in the comments below. I will see you guys later.